Hi guys, hope everyone is doing well today. I've been recently going to quite a few antique fairs as it's the summer season. I've been going to antique fairs and I've been buying junk which I don't need. And here is some of the items I bought, plus a swap with my friend Michael, an interesting purchases off eBay, and a wonderful chap I met at Bewley Auto Jumble gave me something quite fantastic. In fact, first I'll start with that. I always go around handing my cards out at Bewley Auto Jumble. I give my cards with people and tell them that I'm interested in adjustable spanners, and on my back's all my information. And sometimes people call me and they have something interesting. And this is the interesting thing, which is a quick adjust King Dick, which is quite interesting. You can adjust it and it's rock solid. You can got the fine adjustment, and then obviously you can find the key, and it's got a half nut inside it, and it's been milled and screwed, and it's quite an interesting example of a King Dick quick adjust. I never knew. And if you look on it, it's got a patent number, and I think it says 6883 something to something. So I'm not quite sure what the patent number is because it is a bit pitted, but to have a quick adjust King Dick, I think is quite fantastic. 9-inch, super duper. The nut is different to every other King Dick as well, so I don't know if this was from King Dick and it was some sort of patent pending kind of quick adjust design or not. I don't know. I do have a King Dick. This is probably the most similar one to it with the body, but not quite the same, with having a cheesehead screw and it's milled all the way down, and it's got a different nut and it hasn't got the return spring. And then on the other side, it's got a milled nut, probably for oiling. Very interesting though. So very cool item. I was happy to pick that up, and thanks ever so much for the chap who let me have it. And then I did a swap with my good friend Michael for this Amco 4-inch adjustable spanner. I like 4 inches, and I've got some Amco wrenches, but I don't have that design or that size, so that's going to go in the Amco drawer. So I was quite pleased with that. And he kindly put in a gift for Alex, which was this Sterling #1, quite a nice condition one as well, which is Alex likes American stuff. And he also gave me this Carborundum tin, and I do have a little collection of Carborundum items, so I'm going to put that away. Thank you very much. I still haven't posted your parcel. I'm a very naughty boy, but I promise I will at some point. Scout's honour. And then I bought this for Alex. Bought this one, which is the Falcon wrench, which is very similar to a jackdaw, but they couldn't use the Falcon name because it was a trademark, so there was very few of them made, and this is one of 2 of them known to exist. And Alex bought this, and off the same chap I bought this 3 signs. I've got the Great Western Railway 1863 LE Champion General Manager. I bought this W. Bywaters Machine Makers Leeds brass plaque, and I got this W. Bywaters Limited Machinist Leeds plaque, quite similar but not exactly the same. So I bought 3 plaques for the door, and that was all off my buddy Zaffa. Thank you, Zaffa. Now the first thing I bought in the antique fair was this, which is oopsie daisy. This is quite an early bottle, wine bottle opener, early patent London, with a King's Head Lund, and this is a London Lund. Now the funny thing is, I had one of these before, Lund, with the early patent number. It's identical. You probably can't see because of the picture, but I didn't know that it was for this type. So you put that over the bottle, and then you screw this into the bottle, obviously, and then you can put that through the nut, and then you can pull it out, So it's like it saves you pulling, hurting your fingers. And I've never seen this type before. It looks to be an early British pattern. I'd put it probably 1860s, 1880s or something. I'm not sure, but it looks very early to me. Quite like it. A bottle opener. So very cool. And then I bought these 2 bottle openers off the same stall, which I thought was rather nice. I do sometimes buy bottle openers. I don't know why. I have 1 or 2 of them in my collection. They're all different, and if they're not stupid money, sometimes I will buy them. I mean, sometimes they've got wooden handles, and sometimes they look like they're made out of corkscrews or something. But either way, those are nice ones for the collection. Off the same seller, I bought this early money box from 1902. It's a safe, so you've got the mechanism inside, which is quite nice, and then you slide the handle to open it. May I just open it? It's a bit of a... Anyway, it does open, but for some reason I can't seem to open it. Oh, there we go. So I've opened it now, which is quite nice. And it's just a simple money box with the quick adjust. I think something needs to be adjusted here because it doesn't seem to go all the way back, needs an oil. But it's just a simple money box, and it shuts quite easily. And it's got the crack safe. I'm not sure if this is relevant for it to open all the way or not. Maybe that's why it's struggling to force it. But I thought that was quite cool. There's a little item, a little mini safe. So I was quite happy with that. eBay, I bought this, which I've already got, but I couldn't help myself. This is a Holtzapfel early British hammer screwdriver multi-tool. Very, very cool to have a screwdriver, hammer, claw hammer multi-tool, Holtzapfel. Very rare, so I thought I would buy that one and give it a home. And then today I went to an antique fair and I bought this one, Avon Brilliant Polish soap for boots and leggings, and it's got the soap there. I thought that was a nice piece of tin sign, and I bought these 2 quite nice early Georgian keys. The seller asked quite a lot for them, I thought. Quite a lot for them. I think he was asking 185 for that one and 110. After a little negotiation, he sold me the both for £90. This one has had a repair on it, and it's been tapped and screwed back together again. But it's got a very thick sort of girth to it, and it's very early, very heavy weighted. You see here they have a little knob here on the early ones, because what used to happen was they used to always wear thin on the top of the chain, so it would have a knob, so it would either go that way or that way on the loop, and it wouldn't wear out the middle, because it used to wear out the middle easily. So that's why it's thicker there, so it spreads the wear 50% there, 50% there. As it carries on the loop, it either moves to that side or that side. I thought it was quite cool. But this one's quite nice. It's got quite a nice was it a scutcheon on it? Well, not a scutcheon, but quite a nice key, and it's even slotted this way, which I thought was quite nice. And this one here is very primitive, but I just like the shape of it, so I thought I'd give those a home. And then today I bought this little Napoleon off the same guy I bought this Avon sign. I bought this little Napoleon brass pipe tamper. I like pipe tampers. I have a few of them, but I don't have a little Napoleon, so I thought I'd give that a home. I mean, I don't know why I'm attracted to some of these things, like keys, for instance. For some reason, I just like keys, like fold away or double-ended or early, or in this case, quite fantastically, designed. I don't know. I just think certain things were made quite nice back in the day, and they just don't make them quite that nice anymore. And I bought this little ivory rule as well, which has got the maker's name, Fleming Brothers, Bath Street, Glasgow. Folding rule, ivory. I thought that was quite nice. He had nice things, the seller. I bought 2 lovely boxes off him as well, but they're too big to show in the video. But yeah, I bought some pretty cool items and really like the King Dick because I've never seen a Quick Adjust King Dick before. And I think they're all got merit. They're not quite my cup of tea. I do like the little 4-inch as well. It's nice to have a new size. But yeah, an interesting antique-y, somewhat spannery haul. You'll have to put in the comments which is your favourite. I think my favourite is, for non-spanner wise, I really quite like this bottle opener. I think this Lund wine bottle opener, I think, is quite a fantastic little design. And for the wrenches, I do like this Quick Adjust King Dick. I think it's got a King Dick type. I think it's got merit. All right, so let's get some of these items put away. I've dragged on long enough. Right guys, time to put away. We've got this wonderful Napoleon little pipe tamper. We've got one here with my name on it, B for Ben. But we've got some wonderful pipe tampers to put away, very good. Then over here we've got the keys. We can pop the 2 keys in that drawer. We've got several drawers of keys. By all means, these are not the only ones. We've got some more. I decided to put the little Preston Vice safe just up here on this shelf. I thought looks quite nice. Then we've got my carborundum items, and we've got this rather nice new carborundum tin, which my good buddy Michael sent. So we've got a carborundum clip which we got recently, and we've got a bit of stones, and we've got that. I don't know why I'm collecting that stuff, but Benny Road, I seem to be. So we've got my King Dick drawer, and we've got the regular King Dicks, including the narrow mouth and the earlier and later versions. Those are the left-handed. I've never found a 9-inch one of those. But we do have a Quick Adjust King Dick now, which is a nice addition to the drawer of King Dicks. So I've got one of my drawers of darkness, and over here we've got some nice sort of interesting pipe screws. I think I'm going to sort them out and make them into a separate drawer, but for now I'll pop them in there to get them out of the way. So we're in the garage now, and we've got Alex's junk drawer, which has got nothing in it because he's just visited. But now we've got the nice Sterling wrench from Michael, and we've got the Falcon wrench for his next visit. And then over here we've got a couple of extra brass plaques, which you can throw there, and I'm going to put them all up at once when I've got a few, and I can make a design better than trying to do it as and when. I mean, I've got a few quite nice ones, but I'll wait till them drawers are full before I get on to the next one.